is Immortal, Duke's playing buddy. He's showing us a 1850 list for a tournament.
It's actually 2,000.
2,000 point list for
a upgrade to the.
So it's an upgrade to a tournament list. Immortal, why don't you tell us what we got?
Okay, Redeemer in the center for the most part as a librarian with the Sanguine Sword and Unleash Rage. No other added equipment. Sanguinary Priest power weapon. 10-man assault squad with 2 lightning claws, melta bombs, and then 2 flamers in the squad. The other Redeemer has a 10-man squad as well with an attached Sanguinary Priest. Inside of that is a sergeant with fist and 2 melta guns. 2 identical razors on the flanks. They each have a 5-man assault squad with power weapon, Infernus pistol, and a melta gun. On the hilltop, I've got a Predator with autocannon twin las, and then 2 ball Predators mixed in, and a Vindy in the front.
This is Duke with his 2,000 point Blood Angel list to fight Immortal's 2,000 Blood Angel list. Duke, tell us what you got.
Alright, ball Predator, Razorback to say Las Plaz, Predator, Swizzywig, another Predator. This Rhino is actually another Razorback Las Plaz, Razorback Las Plaz, another Baal. So let's see, inside the Razorbacks that are all Las Plaz, I have a 5-man squad, power weapon, melt gun.
Alright, Duke's going to try to seize the initiative.
Oh, I seize!
He sees it! Retort.
Of Duke's turn 1, Ball Predator here. Fired everything into that Ball Predator and shook it.
Yeah.
Epic fail. Let's see here, what else? These last cannons, which actually look like heavy bolters, fired into something. No, they fired here. And that Ball Predator did nothing. These last cannons all fired into that Land Raider, stunning it and taking off the multi-melta.
Was it this one or that one?
No,
that one.
That one, okay. Yeah.
These last cannons also fired into that Land Raider and added to the glancing fest. And then this guy here blew up the Vindicator that was right there with a couple of Wrens on the side armor. So, alright. Other Blood Angel.
Alright, Immortal here with the my turn 1. Basically what happened here was an epic fail with 2 Land Raiders attempting to take out a ball. The Land Raider on the right and the Land Raider on the left cruised through the crater of what was once my Vindicator. They both targeted the ball. The Raider on the left used the assault cannon, the Raider on the right used the multi-melta. Would have wrecked it, but his smoke saved him. Back here, Predator on the hill barely had range to the Predator on that hill and knocked it out with some fancy las cannon shooting. Over here, I repositioned my ball Predators. The one that had been shaken the turn before went behind the hill. The Razorback followed suit behind it. The other one zoomed up to get a side shot on his ball Predator, failed to do anything. So basically, not a whole lot of change to his army, and I took out a Predator.
Okay, so here we are again. This Ball Predator pulled back, opened up the assault cannon, and immobilized that Land Raider, and stunned it?
Mobilized it, yeah, and stunned it.
And stunned it. We're playing a guessing game. This Ball Predator opened up here and took off the turret, and I don't think it did anything else. This guy here fired with the limited amount of visibility he actually had on there and just managed to stun that Ball Predator. All of my other las cannons, I immobilized that Predator over there, which wasn't going anywhere anyways, so epic win there. Other than that, it's kind of just a slap fest where minimal casualties on both sides. Maybe this turn will change. Okay, here we are, top of turn 3. We'll start over here. This Baal Predator moved there and shot the back armor of this Baal Predator, blowing off the assault cannon, and I think that was it. Then this guy here fired here and blew this tank up. The guys are fine there. Let's see here. I dumped this squad out. The Melt-A-Gun blew up the Land Raider, and the multi-melta attack bikes were left kind of scratching their heads. And then Sanguinor and his squad jumped out from behind here and assaulted this squad. Sanguinor didn't quite make it, but when the assault began, he was within 6, so he gave some nice little bonuses and helped to eat that squad fairly well. Other than that, just stunned that guy over there, and that was it.
All right, this is the end of Immortal's turn, I believe 3 or 4. 4. Continue to have our battle royale of balls down there. Over here, the squad that was in the Razorback that got destroyed jumped out and failed to do anything against the Razorback there. The Baal Predator shot at the attack bikes, did nothing. Over here, Assault Cannon shot at the Baal Predator, did nothing. That was stunned, didn't do anything. I piled out of the 10-man squad with a priest out of this Redeemer. Shot around the side. Joined that combat. During the combat, I managed to take out the Sanguinary Guard, but in return he took out the original squad that was in combat, including the first of the priests, but now I have a fresh 10-man squad with another priest in there, and the Librarian is still alive. All he's got left is a Librarian. That's soon to change with Sanguinor sitting back there. Other than that, it was a very uneventful turn for Immortal. Now turn 5 on Duke.
Okay, so the Baal Predator's gone. These guys are pretty much out of action. There's 2 left, so we'll see what happens. This cluster mess continues to go on. We pushed, both killing 5 each. Okay, so after that fight, I managed to wipe everything out except for the Librarian, who managed to make a trash load of saves, which pretty much ended the turn. And then to see if the game went on, I rolled a... So that's the game. We were playing a game with primary, secondary, and tertiary objectives. And based on that, we both did not get primary. We both did not get secondary. And the tertiary I got, which was captured terrain pieces. So I win 10 points to 0, which in a game where 40 is possible, 10 is not very good. That said, had it gone to a turn 6, it would have been a lot different. But that's the game based on dice. So this is how it looks. All in all, a pretty bloody fight. These guys really didn't do much at all. Just hung out over there. But yeah, okay, that's the game. Post-game thoughts?
I think I need to learn to use this list a little bit better. I shot my Land Raiders out. One got immobilized, and I kept going with the other one, and basically sent one squad to their doom in the middle of his army. I think if I had held back a little bit, I think I could have been able to get some more of the primary objectives. Maybe done a little more damage to him. But other than that, other than my Librarian's amazing armor, the rest of my rolls were pretty abysmal. But every gamer uses that excuse. So, it's a good game though. Good game.
Okay, as far as for my objective, I think it's a good list. The only problem is those guys in the las cannons, they seem to want to sit back and shoot too much. So maybe moving forward and move and shoot while I'm moving towards the objectives. I'd really hoped it was going to go to a turn 6, which obviously it didn't, but oh well. Other than that, yeah, there's that too. Other than that, I spent way too much time hanging out in the center. Granted, I did go through 3 characters and 20 Marines, but it took a lot of time out of Sanguinor's day. In the end, just remember to play the objectives. It's a good game.